25,720 is where the Nifty is starting. It's absolutely flat. Nifty Bank at about 57,800. Again, absolutely flat. Bank Nifty, the mid-cap index is 60 points higher. The small-cap index will come up on your screen, and I think there as well, there is about a 50-odd point bump. 0.25%, 18,430 is where we stand at. So that's the overall picture. Nifty heat map coming up on your screen, and I think it's absolutely evenly poised. Look at that, not even a 1 point change on the Nifty. And I think it's kind of balanced like that on the Nifty stock-wise as well, right? So Shriram Finance on one end, and there is Maruti on the other end. So equal number of stocks up and down this morning. Surbhi.
Okay. By the way, in result reactions, I was talking about RR Kabel. That stock shot up 7% now. Their margin went from 4.8% to 8% in this quarter. And we'll be speaking with the management shortly to figure out what exactly has driven this. But just watch out for that. I mean, it's really an earnings bazooka out there. Anyway, large cap screen. Let's see what's moving. Shriram Finance doing pretty well, 3.5%. This is also management that you'll hear from in just the next couple of minutes. 4% up. But Shriram Finance is having a fantastic morning. Then we come to the auto majors, all of them revved up. Mahindra & Mahindra 2.5%. Tata Motors about 0.5%. Bajaj Auto's numbers just came through. They've again done over 5 lakh units in the month gone by. So about 0.5% up on that stock as well. But then it fizzles out. The Nifty is, by the way, 50 points lower. Reliance is at the flat line. It's flashing a little bit of red right now. L&T is cooling off. And then you have Eternal that's still slipping. Friday, Eternal was down almost 3%, remember? It's down another 1% this morning. There's some cool off on the likes of ITC. Then some of the bigger, stocks like HUL and TCS are, undecided, about 0.5% lower there. Maruti is slipping a lot. Maruti is down about 3%. So we'll read through the fine print on the Maruti numbers. The question is, sustainability, and that's where it's all about. The stocks rallied quite nicely, but will this post-GST bump sustain, or was it a 1 or 2 month wonder? That's the question. Anyway, that's the large cap screen for now. 60 points lower, but some green on the mid cap screens, Nigel.
Well, that's right. Zen Technologies, the stock is locked up, with a gain of close to around 5%. They've seen order inflows of around 290 crores towards upgradation of the anti-drone system and executable, and that's executable over the next 12 months or so. In fact, it's up 5.5%. It's not locked in upper circuit. So 6% higher, good move out there. Astra Micro as well, order of around 286 crores secured by their JV. Astra Rafael Cummins, that's another stock that's up close to around 1.5%. As should be mentioned, RR Kabel. That's the result reaction of the morning on the upside. But giving it company on the upside is actually LG Balkrishna. That, remember, is that auto ancillary company that has good play with regard to two-wheeler chains as well, and they've been doing various ways to re-innovate the business. The stock is up close to around 11% now as we speak. I recall we here at CNBC TV had explained the company a few years ago. It seems they went to a bit of a trough and now they're coming out of it. I think we'll have the management later on today joining us, 10% higher out there. GNA Axles is another stock that's up close to around 3%. Decent volumes on that one. The reactions actually that are not very, very favorable are two of them. One is NetWeb. The stock is up close to around 30% year to date itself. The numbers look pretty okay. There is some growth on the top line. Margins as well are more or less steady, but I think it ran a little bit ahead of itself. That's the way the street is reading it. Margin steady at around 14.8% or thereabouts. Revenue growth is at 20% year on year, but the stock getting smacked. And Urban Company, that's a stock that's down close to around 6% as we speak. Big downtake on that particular name.
Okay, no, absolutely. And so that's essentially, some earnings-related reactions which are coming through. Maybe if I can just add a few more names here, which are the biggest volume-led gainers. Bank of Baroda is top of the list with the largest volume traded, 4% higher. Shriram Finance is at number 2, so financials dominating, 5% on Shriram Finance. And now that's a big, the second largest NBFC, and you'll hear from the management a little later here on the program. And there's a big reaction to results. Naveen Fluorine is at number 3. It's a 4% pop on Naveen Fluorine. So almost 5,910 on that one. RR Kabel, we mentioned, 5%. Godrej Consumer Products, Mangalam has been telling us 4% on Godrej Consumer Products, 1,170 on that one. Vedanta, you heard from the management, is a 2.5% pop coming through. And there's more. It's not for nothing. Volumes are pretty good. MedPlus is up 6%, Volumes are yet to pick up in a meaningful way, but they're not small either for this point in the day. V2 retail is 5% higher. I think that's the daily limit. There is IIFL, which is up about 4%. Intellect Design is up 7%. Intellect Design has moved up very, very sharply. Thursday's close on Intellect Design was 1,050. It's at 1,210 this morning. So Friday was a big move on Intellect, and this morning again, it's a big move on Intellect. So, I mean, there's enough and more action. Nifty has kind of reduced its losses. It's down just about 25 odd points at this stage, 25,700.